Hey y'all, it's day 15 of the 21 Day Glory Challenge, and today's topic is finding joy in God's presence. So if you need to pause it, but grab your Bible and your journal and let's turn to Psalm 16:11. It says, "In your presence there is fullness of joy." And I just want to pause right there and just read the definition of what joy even is, because I think sometimes we think it's one thing or the other, but maybe even you don't know what true joy is. The definition of joy is a feeling of great pleasure and happiness. It's delight, jubilation, triumph. And oftentimes, and I don't know about you, maybe we don't see God's presence as joyful. Maybe it's hard to get in God's presence and be joyful. Maybe there's a disconnect there, which, leads us to our reflection today. How can you experience the joy of being in God's presence today? God's presence is absolutely beautiful. There are times where he'll correct us and give us words that, we need in order to change our lives. But that doesn't mean that in his presence there's not joy. So when we understand to sit with the Lord, there's happiness, there's triumph, there's delight, there's great pleasure in just who he is, and not our checklists, our prayer checklists and everything, but just basking in who God is. There's so much joy in that, and I pray that you find that today. And if you're not sure whether or not you're experiencing joy in God's presence, then use this prayer focus. Thank God for the joy found in his presence, because thankfulness and gratitude, even when we don't fully feel it or haven't yet experienced it, usher something different in. So for instance, if you start thanking God for the car you need now, even though you don't see the manifestation of it, you don't know how you're going to pay for it, you don't know what the insurance is going to be, you just know you need a new car, start thanking him now and sit in who he is and the joy of who he is, and watch your perspective change. So that's all we got for you today. I'm sure you can come up with all kinds of other examples and things like that. So I just encourage you to journal them and share this with someone today who may need it. And then come back tomorrow as we drop day 16. See you then.